This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Ukmade and this is Africa Now. South African police have opened a murder case against a father for the death of 3 of his sons, aged 6, 13 and 16, after they consumed an energy drink that he allegedly gave them. 2 of the siblings died at school and the third on the way to hospital. A 4th child who consumed the drink is said to be in a critical condition at a local hospital. A 5th brother did not consume the energy drink and is fine. The father is reportedly under guard in hospital after allegedly trying to poison himself. Senegal's President Macky Sall has sacked his health minister after 11 babies were killed by a fire in a hospital on Wednesday. Sall will be replaced by Marie Ndaye, the ministry's Director General, following the tragedy in Tiovane City. The blaze, which rapidly engulfed the newborn unit at the hospital, is being blamed on an electrical short circuit. President Sall declared 3 days of national mourning. He also ordered an investigation into the tragedy. Now, the acting director of Africa's top public health agency on Thursday said that he hoped vaccine hoarding, as seen by wealthier nations during the COVID-19 pandemic, would not be repeated with the current monkeypox outbreak. The World Health Organization has in the past warned wealthy countries against hoarding COVID-19 vaccines and threatening supplies to poorer countries where inoculation rates are low. Moving away from health matters to security. Armed assailants have killed about 50 people in part of eastern Burkina Faso, ravaged by Islamist violence, the regional governor said on Thursday. The victims have been trying to flee as food had run out in the area because of a militant blockade. The identity of the attackers was not yet known, though Islamist militants have overrun large areas of the West African country in recent years. Heavy fighting between the Democratic Republic of Congo and M23 rebels raged on Thursday as the army recaptured its base in the Rumangabo east of the country. The rebels are waging their most sustained offensive since the 2012-2013 insurrection that briefly overran the major city of Goma. M23 spokesman Willy Ngoma blamed the army for the origin of the hostilities, adding that the rebels had routed the army and allied militias. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. More stories coming your way after the break. Do stay tuned. Welcome back. On more security matters. The UN Security Council on Thursday renewed an arms embargo and sanctions against South Sudan amid continuing unrest in the country. A resolution to extend the ban through May 2023, drafted by the United States, was passed with 10 out of 15 votes, with Gabon, Kenya, India, Russia, and China abstaining. The embargo was imposed in 2018 after a peace agreement ended 5 years of bloody civil war between factions loyal to President Salva Kiir and Vice President Riek Machar. Now to judicial matters. South Africa's former President Jacob Zuma has suffered another setback in his attempts to remove the lead prosecutor from his arms deal corruption trial, as a top judge dismissed his latest petition in the Supreme Court of Appeal. Zuma, ousted in 2018 after 9 years in power, accuses the prosecutor of bias against him. He has pleaded not guilty to charges including corruption, money laundering and racketeering in the long-running case over the $2 billion arms deal in the 1990s. The U.S. Justice Department on Thursday said it had secured the forfeiture of a Maryland property purchased by former Gambian President Yahya Jammeh with about $3.5 million in alleged corruption proceeds through a trust set up by his wife. U.S. alleged that Jammeh corruptly obtained millions of dollars through the misappropriation of stolen public funds and the solicitation of bribes from businesses seeking to obtain monopoly rights over various sectors of the Gambian economy. The U.S. intends to sell the property and recommend to the Attorney General that the net proceeds from the sale of the forfeited property be used to benefit the people of the Gambia harmed by former President Jammeh's acts of corruption and abuse of office. in politics. Kenya's Deputy President William Ruto has asked President Uhuru Kenyatta for forgiveness after the pair fell out following their re-election in 2018. The differences between President Kenyatta and his deputy have played out openly in public. Ruto made his comments at an annual prayer breakfast meeting organized by Parliament, with Kenyatta in the audience. Kenyatta, who is finishing his second and last term this year, did not react to Ruto's comments. Zimbabwe's African Elephant Summit has closed without broad support to lift the ban on the ivory trade, but it did not conclude that decisions taken by the body overseeing endangered species were no longer scientific. Trade in ivory was banned in 1989 by the Convention for the International Trade of Endangered Species. Zimbabwe had wanted the lifting of the ivory trade ban so it could sell its stockpile, estimated to be around $600 million. It argued the money could be plowed back into conservation and help those living in elephant areas. And that is it on Africa Now. For more updates, visit our website at www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Abigail Ukmade. Thanks for watching.